This is Toy Spell, and today we're looking at the Tian GH002 Ancient Splendor's Victorious Fighting Buddha. Woo! That was a mouthful. I like the striking black with the red and the white. It looks very nice. There's the one side, and there's the back. We've got an image of Wukong there with all the same information. And then the other side, the top and the bottom. And here's everything out of the box. Should we do a face reveal together? I think you would be mad if I didn't. Oh, I love that paint. Okay, let's go over these accessories. He has 2 feet, hands. These are the opposite hands of what he has equipped. Pointing hands, jade gourd. And here's the back piece with the flag, phoenix feather cap. Of course, you're given a Ryujin Gubane, a red scarf. What is this, a blanket? Red cape. On the cape are these golden hooks. They would hook onto here and here. And a stand. And of course, in typical fashion lately, my stand doesn't work. I love this face paint. It's so good. This armor is something else. These are just magnetic. And that way you put these flags on them. It's looking really good. I'm blown away by this leather sculpt. Oh my gosh, do you see that? Sewing of the leather. And that's on every piece of this leather trim. He has a tail, and there goes the tail. We can go up that far and down that far, slightly over 90 degrees. A bicep swivel. It's a good double elbow. Up that far, down that far, twist that far, twisting the other way. Back's not bad. Forward, that's forward. That's back pretty far. Up, down, straight into poses. First pose is a challenge. Second pose, he's healing up like in Black Myth Wukong, ready to take on the next challenger. Standing there menacingly. The different hand options actually make it kind of easy to put him in similar poses that look very different. Same goes for the back accessories, like the back blings. They make him look very different. He's looking good with his scarf, his flag, and his staff. The gourd too. I'll tell you what, he could probably hit a couple other really awesome poses if his stand worked. But it doesn't, so I have to hold him here. And he definitely doesn't hold himself. Here's another pretty sweet one. If only he had a stand to hold him. Let's do some comparisons. Batman from McFarlane. Honestly, I really like this because Wukong's supposed to be short. I mean, he's supposed to be shorter than that. But that's short enough for me. I like this combo. Star Wars Black Series, Boba Fett. I do not like this combo. So Fortnite Billy, this kind of works. He can almost be one of the Fortnite characters. A NECA Predator, Noda Toys, Joyman Toys, Device Driver Studio, Figura Obscura, and the Fury Toys. Bonus for the mini Fury Toys. Okay, what do I think about this Wukong? I think this guy has an incredible shelf presence. Everything about him looks so incredibly nice. The things I love about him are the texture, the print on the flags, how they're sculpted and they stick out, and just how they're shaded in the crevices so that you can really make out what words they are, if you could read that. The textures on the armor, the leather, the metal, the details on the face, the colors. I really like the face paint. I think that looks gorgeous. The negatives, unfortunately, are many. The pegs on his wrist are far too short. His hands will pop off if you're trying to push them a little too far past the pose. The way you attach the cape onto the loops on his chest, on his armor, is difficult at best and incredibly frustrating at worst. This is probably a fluke and won't happen to everybody, but like my stand is useless, it's garbage, it does not work. The tail's so small, I barely noticed it at first. I didn't even know he had one, and then it ended up falling off anyway. His feet, they don't hold poses well. It'd be really nice if you had a stand that worked. Unfortunately, I don't, so if you do have a stand that works, that is not as much of a negative for you. If you want a figure that'll pose and you'll play with and you'll love to mess around with, I'm sorry, this just isn't the guy. But honestly, he will look amazing on a shelf for you. For me, I'm incredibly happy to add him to my collection. I don't have a Wukong with flags yet, and his face paint is just gorgeous. I really like his face paint. So he's gonna go on my shelf. He's gonna look great there, and I'm gonna love seeing him in my collection. And that's it. That's my review. So until next time, stay safe and have fun. Wukong!